Hello everyone, Amazing Zane here, and we have gotten the official pictures of the Summer 2021 Ninjago sets surprisingly early. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the official pictures of these sets and re-expressing my opinions on them, because I had already done a video looking at these sets, but they were preliminary images. Before I begin though, I will like to say that this will contain minor spoilers for Season 15, so if you have not watched that season yet, I recommend exiting from the video and watching Season 15 and then come back to this video. But with that out of the way, let's get into this. Starting off with the Season 15 Seabound sets, we have Lloyd's Hydromech. As I said in the last video looking at these sets, I am super happy to see Lloyd getting another mech, even if it is a small one. But what you get here is really good. I wasn't expecting them to use that really big dark green piece for the shoulder pad, though. That was a bit of a surprise for me. But other than that, this set is really good. You get Scuba Lloyd. And by the way, I was wrong in the fact that I thought that the suits for this season would be called Aqua Suits. Instead, they're called Scuba Suits. Anyways, you get Scuba Lloyd and one of the Hydro Vipers and the Wave Ambit. This is the cheapest way to get that thing, and it is the one collectible for this series. Pretty good set. Moving right along, we have the Ninja Subspeeder. Again, as I said in my last video, I really like the box art for this set. And the figure selection is pretty good too. You get Jay, Cole, and 2 Hydro Vipers. The car actually reuses the Boulder Blaster cockpit mold from earlier this year. And while I do like the use of the black dragon hilts and that sword piece for the Hydro Vipers, I wish that they'd gotten black tridents, maybe dual molded tridents with red tips like they are in the show as weapons instead. But other than that, my opinions for this set have not changed at all, so let's go on to the next one. The next set we're looking at in this video is the Water Dragon. This is a really good set, and you get one of those submarine pods. There are 4 of them in total, and we are going to see 3 more in these sets. And the minifig selection is really good too. You get RX Nia, which is what I'm calling Nia's new form right now. It still doesn't have an official name at the time of the recording of this video. You also get Scuba Zane, 2 Hydro Vipers, and Prince Kalmar, or Calamari as Nia always called him in the show. I just found that really funny and had to throw it in this video. Interesting thing about Kalmar is that he is the first main villain since Unagami to come in 3 sets. So that's pretty interesting. As for the dragon, I really like the build for it. The wings are really cool and the head is too. There really is no rider or saddle for that dragon though. But in the show, there isn't a rider. So I'm cool with that. The only thing I have against this set is the fact that Kalmar's Trident is not a new color or mold, like I said with the weapons on the Hydro Vipers in the last set. But other than that, I like this set. Next up, we have the Hydro Bounty. This is a really interesting version of the Bounty, and I hope that that middle transparent blue section opens up to reveal some rooms or something. In my opinion, though, the minifig selection is a bit wacky. I don't like how this is the only way to get Nia not in her powered up form, or RX form as I'm calling it now. And those woo bombs, for me, don't make sense at all. I do like, however, how Kai, Lloyd, and Jay come with their Season 14 hair pieces. That's really cool. I always have liked their Season 14 hair pieces since we first saw pictures of them. You also have Kalmar and a Hydro Viper in this set, and Kalmar gets a chariot pulled by a manta ray. That's pretty cool. And you also get 2 more of those submarine pods, one in green and one in black for Lloyd and Cole. I really like this set. This is a really good remodelization of the Destiny's Bounty. So let's move on to the last Season 15 set on our list. Wrapping up Seabound sets, we have the Temple of the Endless Sea. This is the only other way to get Nia in her RX form, and the minifig selection is awesome. Not only because of that, but also because we get a Benthomar figure and that serpentine with the legs whose name I don't remember. I think it's Sklitnos or something. I don't know, but I really like the Wojira snake build. It actually reuses the Overlord dragon head. I really don't like how you can only fit the one amulet on Wojira and not even in the proper place. This is also why I wish that they had made another set that was just a Wojira build, because the only reason I would have bought this set was for the snake build, the figures, and the 2 amulets. So yeah, that's kind of disappointing. I wish that they had made the head bigger, maybe used a brick-built head instead, so that you could fit both amulets on like it is in the show. But yeah, that's it for Season 15 sets. Now let's move on to Legacy sets. We are starting with the best Legacy set on the list, and it is the remake of the Fire Dragon. As I said in the last video I made on these sets, something interesting about the Fire Dragon is that it's actually the oldest set, its original is the oldest set to be remade. The figure selection is also good. You get Kai, Zane, and a skeleton, which I think is... Actually, I don't remember his name. But you also get Golden Nia, like I predicted. This is really awesome, but not as good as I expected. That does not mean I hate it, though. But let's move on. Next up, we have the Ultrasonic Raider remake. I don't really like this set. I think that the original was better than the last one because the cockpits on the left and right sections of the middle were above the treads, and this one is just kind of between the treads in the middle. I don't really like that. It's also a bit odd how they have a normal Zane and a golden Zane figure. That's just odd. It's the first time and only time they've done that. But I also like how you get another Hypnobrai figure and another Hypnobrai character remake, Mesmo. That is really cool. I still think that the original one is better though, so let's move on to the last 2 sets. And now we have Kai's Blade Cycle. The only redeeming quality of this is that it is a cheap way to get that Junior chassis and another Hypnobrai remake. And as for the Destiny's Bounty Junior remake, my opinions have not changed. It's still bad. Still bad. My opinions have not changed. Anyways, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I'll be back with more videos really soon. Bye.